In the dead of night, when shadows dance to the flickering light of a waning moon, and the silence is broken only by whispers on the wind, there prowls an elusive trickster, Umbravix the Phantom Tail. Known as the trickster of the night and the cloak of shadows, Umbravix is the embodiment of cunning, deception, and the artful dance between illusion and reality. Legends tell of a fox born from the first shadow cast by the moon, her form cloaked in smoke and her tail curled into tendrils of darkness. Umbravix's sharp, glinting eyes see not just what is visible, but the hidden truths and vulnerabilities of the world. Where others see barriers, she finds opportunity. Where others see stillness, she finds the chaos waiting to be unleashed. Umbravix's domain is one of subterfuge and stealth. She is revered by spies, thieves, and those who walk the fine line between justice and vengeance. Her presence is felt in every act of clever trickery, every masterful illusion, and every flawless heist. But Umbravix is no simple thief. She is a master tactician, weaving her schemes with precision and finesse, her cunning a force of nature that bends even the most intricate plans to her will. Her followers celebrate her craft through rituals steeped in secrecy. On nights when the moon is obscured by clouds, they hold the Trickster's Banquet, a clandestine gathering where participants feast on foods that are either stolen or cleverly acquired through trickery. The meal is held in a secret location, constantly shifting to avoid detection. During the banquet, participants exchange tales of their most cunning deceptions and celebrate the art of outwitting their enemies. At the end of the feast, a symbolic theft is enacted, where a chosen item is stolen from the feast and offered to Umbravix at a hidden altar, honoring her mastery of deception. Another revered ritual is the silent infiltration. Under the cover of night, followers execute her will, a ritual that hones their skills in stealth and spying. Participants gather at a predetermined secret location and are given a task to retrieve an object from a guarded area, symbolizing a successful heist or infiltration. The ritual begins with a silent vow to Umbravix, asking for her guidance and protection. As they carry out their solemn tasks, they wear cloaks of dark, muted colors and move in absolute silence, embodying the fox's cunning and stealth. The ritual is concluded with a whispered prayer to Umbravix, thanking her for her guidance and promising to continue to sharpen their skills in her name. Perhaps the most enigmatic of her rites is the Shadow's Bargain. During a new moon, when shadows are deepest, followers of Umbravix engage in the Shadow's Bargain. This ritual involves the exchange of secrets. Each participant must share a closely guarded secret with the group, symbolizing trust in their fellow followers and in Umbravix herself. The secrets are whispered into a hidden shrine dedicated to Umbravix. In exchange, the participants ask for Umbravix's favor in their upcoming endeavors, be it espionage, thievery, or deception. The ritual ends with a sealing of their pact through an offering of stolen trinkets placed at the shrine as a sign of their commitment to the ways of Umbravix. Legends tell of a cunning mortal king whose arrogance knew no bounds. This king, ambitious and proud, heard whispers of a fox-born goddess who prowled the shadows, said to possess unmatched wit and the power to see through all deception. Believing himself to be the cleverest in all the lands, the king devised a plan to trap Umbravix and compel her to serve him. With her cunning, he boasted to his court, "My kingdom will reign supreme, for I shall outsmart even a goddess." One moonless night, the king baited the trickster of the night with treasures laid in a labyrinthine vault, sealed with riddles and traps. Umbravix, intrigued by the challenge, appeared, her smoke-like form slipping through the cracks of the vault. She danced in the shadows before the king, her glinting eyes meeting his. "You summoned me, mortal?" she purred. "Do you think to cage a shadow? The king, undeterred, proposed a duel of wits. Answer my riddle, fox, and you may go free, but fail, and you will serve me for all eternity. Umbravix, ever playful, tilted her head in amusement. Very well, she said, her voice a whisper like a rustle of leaves. But if I solve this riddle of yours, your most prized possession shall be mine forever. The king, confident in his brilliance, agreed and posed his riddle. I am the beginning of the end, the start of eternity, the essence of everything. The end of time and space. Creation cannot exist without me. I am absent from nothing. What am I? The court fell silent, their gazes shifting nervously between the king and the shadowy goddess. But Umbravix only chuckled. Her tail curled like tendrils of smoke. A clever question, she said, but not clever enough. Without hesitation, she answered, the beginning of the end and the start of eternity? You are the essence of everything? Time and space both end with you? Creation is not possible without you. You are absent from nothing? You are the letter E. The king's face paled as the room filled with murmurs. Before he could protest, the air grew cold and the shadows in the room deepened. With a sly smile, Umbravix added, a duel of wits is not just about the question, but also the consequences. The king grew more desperate to outwit Umbravix and posed another riddle, altering the deal. Umbravix, respecting his deception, humored the now bested former king. I am not alive, yet I can grow. I have no lungs, yet I breathe air. I have no mouth, and yet I consume. What am I? The court was silent, their brows furrowed in thought. But Umbravix's laughter echoed softly through the halls. You are fire, she said with certainty. Fire grows as it spreads, though it is not alive, and it feeds and consumes. It has no lungs, but it breathes air to exist. The king's crown, which rested upon his head moments before, was gone. His fingers clutched at empty air, and a mocking laugh echoed throughout the chamber. Your crown, Umbravix said, now belongs to the shadows. The king, humiliated and broken, tried to pursue her, but she vanished into the dark, leaving only a faint trail of smoke and a single silver fox hair. His crown was never seen again, though it is said to reappear in the hands of the cunning and deserving, a mark of Umbravix's favor. From that day forward, the king ruled in humility. His pride shattered, and his story became a cautionary tale. Mortals learned to respect Umbravix's cunning and to think twice before challenging the trickster of the night, for she always dances one step ahead, and the price of failure is steep. Much like the fox and the hound, Umbravix and Valskavard have always had a conflict of interests. The two share a mutual respect for secrets, but where Valskavard seeks to guard secrets and secure the veil, Umbravix seeks to exploit secrets and use the veil. Locked in an eternal battle of wits and power, vying for control over the secrets of the various realms. Umbravix teaches that life is a game of shadows, where nothing is ever as it seems. To her, deception is not inherently evil. It is a tool, a means of survival, and an art form. She values adaptability, wit, and the ability to outmaneuver one's enemies, but she also respects cleverness for its own sake. Her followers often recite her mantra, "The clever rule the unseen world," for truth is a riddle, and we are its keepers.